Okay, this video is going to be a brief run through of the Lab 7, the complex lab for the Slick 500. I have the program already loaded. I'm online with the program. I'm online with the PLC. I'm in run mode, and I'm right now looking at the base ladder, ladder 2, which I've called the main program. As you can see, this problem has, or this lab has, a number of different ladder diagrams, subroutines. The first one of which I have already opened in another tab. When you double click on the ladders, it opens another tab here. So I have ladder 3, which is the motor starter, and I can go through the logic. I can go back to the main program. I can go through that. If I want to open up the other ladder files, I just double click on them, and as you can see, I've opened up tabs at the bottom. I can open up all of the ladder diagrams here. Again, this is just a simple Windows program. I can expand my tab menu down at the bottom, so I can quickly go through each ladder diagram that I have created for the processor, and I can investigate the logic. As you can see, I've segregated them into motor starter, compare, timer circuit, counter circuit. These are each one of these subroutine files is basically items that we've done in previous labs. Right now I have the motor starter ladder 3 opened up, and with the green highlights, one would think that this may, or this would work if I tried to toggle this bit, but I have a situation where in my main program I have all my subroutine calls. I don't have anything enabled here. These are all conditional subroutine calls, the JSR instructions. So the lab calls for you to one by one go through each subroutine and enable the subroutine. So in order to enable this subroutine, I'm going to have to toggle this bit. And, this time I'm going to actually force the bit on. And as you can see, the forces, it says forces are installed. Now if I go back to my ladder diagram, I can see that unless I enable the forces, the motor starter run relay is not going to turn on. So I'm going to enable forces. Of course, it asks me if I want to do that. I say yes, and now I have my run relay ready to go, and of course my timer is flashing and everything is good to go. So I'm going to toggle this bit back off, and you can go through the rest of these ladder circuits and go through the subroutines as the lab calls for. So that concludes this demonstration. It is a complex lab. You'll have to go through each subroutine and go through the instructions.